Have you ever noticed something strange? Two people at the same dream, the same ambition, the same excitement, but years later one becomes successful while the other disappears into the crowd. Why? Was one smarter? Was one luckier? Was one born with special talent? No. The difference was simple. One person kept going, and the other quit too soon. Today, I want you to understand something that could change your life forever. Most people don't fail because they aren't capable. Most people fail because they stop before success has a chance to find them, and that's exactly why successful people never quit early. The biggest tragedy in life. The biggest tragedy isn't failure. The biggest tragedy isn't rejection. The biggest tragedy isn't losing. The biggest tragedy is giving up on yourself. Imagine spending years chasing a dream, working hard, sacrificing your comfort, fighting through sleepless nights, only to quit one step before the breakthrough. And the painful part? You'll never know how close you were. Many people think success belongs to the strongest, but history tells a different story. Success belongs to those who stay in the game longer than everyone else. Every great success story looked like failure at first. Think about it. Every successful person you've ever admired had moments when quitting seemed like the smartest option. There were days when nothing worked, days when people laughed at them, days when they doubted themselves, days when they wanted to walk away. But they didn't. And because they didn't, the world remembers their names. What if they had quit? What if they had listened to the critics? What if they had believed the voices telling them they weren't good enough? Their stories would have ended before they ever began. The darkest moments come before the breakthrough. Life has a strange pattern. Before things get better, they often get harder. Before the breakthrough, there is usually a breakdown. Before success, there is struggle, and before victory, there is pain. Many people mistake difficulty as a sign to stop. Successful people see difficulty as a sign that they're getting closer. That's the difference. The average person sees obstacles and turns around. The successful person sees obstacles and keeps moving. Nobody sees the battle. People love celebrating success, but they rarely respect the process. They see the trophy, not the tears. They see the results, not the sacrifices. They see the victory, not the years of loneliness, rejection, and self-doubt. Every successful person carries scars from failures, scars from disappointments, scars from nights when they questioned everything. But those scars became proof that they survived, and survival is often the first step toward greatness. Most people quit during the hard part. Let's be honest, starting is easy. Everybody feels motivated in the beginning. Everybody feels excited when the dream is new. But then reality arrives. The excitement fades. The challenges appear, the progress slows down, the failures start showing up. And that's where most people quit. Not because they can't succeed, but because success takes longer than they expected. They wanted immediate results. Life demanded patience. And patience is where champions are created. The power of one more day. Sometimes success isn't about being the best. Sometimes success is simply about lasting longer. One more day, one more attempt, one more lesson, one more effort, one more step. The person who wins isn't always the most talented. It's often the person who refused to stop, the person who stayed committed when motivation disappeared, the person who kept believing when nobody else did, the person who continued showing up after repeated failure. That person eventually becomes unstoppable. Pain is part of the journey. Nobody likes pain. Nobody enjoys rejection. Nobody wants to fail, but pain has a purpose. Pain teaches lessons that comfort never can. Pain builds strength. Pain creates discipline. Pain develops character. Every challenge you're facing today is preparing you for a future version of yourself. A stronger version, a wiser version, a tougher version. The version capable of handling the success you're asking for. Because if success arrived before you were ready, it could destroy you. That's why the struggle matters. Stop looking for easy. One of the biggest mistakes people make is searching for an easy path. They want easy success, easy money, easy results, easy victories. But greatness has never been easy, and it never will be. If the road feels difficult, good. That means you're growing. If the road feels uncomfortable, good. That means you're changing. If the road feels challenging, good. That means you're moving beyond average. The world tests everyone. Everyone in life will test your commitment. Life will test your patience. Life will test your belief. There will be moments when everything tells you to quit, your circumstances, your failures, your fears, even people around you. But those moments are not there to stop you. They are there to reveal who you truly are. One decision can change everything. Never underestimate the power of one decision to continue. One decision to believe again, one decision to try one more time, one decision to refuse surrender. That single decision can change the direction of your entire life. Many people are waiting for a miracle, but often the miracle is simply refusing to quit. Your future self is watching. Imagine yourself 5 years from now. Imagine the person you could become, the confidence, the success, the great impact. Now imagine meeting that future version of yourself and hearing them say, thank you. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for surviving the hard days. Thank you for continuing when everything felt impossible. Thank you for believing when nobody else did, because without that persistence, I would never exist. That future version of you is depending on the decisions you make today. The difference between winners and losers. The difference isn't intelligence. The difference isn't talent. The difference isn't luck. The difference is endurance. Winners keep moving. Losers stop moving. Winners learn from failure. Losers become defined by failure. Winners understand that success takes time. Losers expect instant rewards. And because of that, the winners eventually rise. Final message. If you're struggling right now, keep going. If you're tired right now, keep going. If you failed again, keep going. If nobody believes in you, keep going. If the results aren't showing yet, keep going. Because one day, everything you're fighting for today will make sense. One day, the pain will become strength. The failures will become lessons. The struggles will become your story. And the person you're becoming will look back and realize that the reason they succeeded was because they refused to quit. So stand up, take a deep breath, trust the process, trust yourself. And remember this for the rest of your life. Successful people are not successful because they never fail. They are successful because they never quit when failure shows up. Keep moving, keep believing, keep fighting, and never quit early. Your breakthrough may be one more step away.